Welcome one and all, it's Mike from Unicast, otherwise known as Ron Shanebow, and we're going to play XCOM2 War of the Chosen. I've not played this game fully to its completion, but I really wanted to start recording some of this because I really love this kind of game now. It's a tactical shooter, kind of RPG-esque. There's some base building involved, there's world map kind of stuff involved, which is really my kind of game, and a ton of character customization, which I basically spend more time doing than actually playing the game. So here's my character pool. You basically get to create a character, and that character can come into the game. So I've basically got some friends and family in here. You can see them as we go on. I won't ruin the appearances until they appear in the game. You do get a random squad assigned at the beginning of the game. Basically, if you guys like and enjoy this kind of content, if you want, send me your character. I'll leave any details in the description below, and might play a pro game of veteran, legendary, the hardest difficulty, and we'll play that with your characters, and we'll see who the hero is at the outcome of the game. So let's have a look at the game. Let's start the game, new game. So what we'll do is record this episode. I'll play through the tutorial, just so you guys can see what's going on, get a bit of the story. You can skip it. I'll put in some timings and stuff in the description so you can skip ahead to the gameplay, and I'll keep quiet until the tutorial's kind of over. I'll probably chip in with some commentary now and then, but that'll basically be it. So let's get the tutorial on. Let's have a look. We're going to do veteran because we want to enjoy the game. Let's have a look, and we'll do a legendary playthrough with some actual custom characters that you guys will send in, hopefully. So let's have a look. So we're gonna enable some advanced options. We're not gonna do the greater HP stuff, but we might do in the next gameplay. Reaper ally at start. We're not going to do that because I think it's kind of cheating, I suppose. But we'll see how that goes. Grim Horizon Dark events are permanent. I don't think so. That's horrible. We're not going to do that. Basically, the aliens that you fight against have these events that happen, and they have basically things that will really go against your team in combat, and they'll be permanent instead of usually they last about a month. But no, these are permanent. We don't want that. Lengthy scheme, so double the length of the avatar project. We are going to do that just so we can enjoy the game and enjoy the options and upgrade pretty much everything we want. There are loads of players that know exactly what to build first and know exactly what to do first. I don't care about that. I'm just going to play and enjoy it. Time turner, double the length of mission timers. Yes, because I think some are outrageously unrealistic. If you want to enjoy the combat and you want to kill everyone, then turn the thing off. This is the kind of thing you want to play. So if you want to extend the game, which is what most of the feedback has been about this game, is that the game's fairly short because it forces you to complete the game fairly quick, unless you double the length, which should be plenty of time for you. Same with the missions. In the missions, sometimes you have to deactivate a bomb or hack something in so many turns, that kind of stuff. And we want to double that because we want to enjoy the gameplay and so on. Precision explosives grenade falls off from the center of the blast area. We'll leave that off because we'll just make it easy for ourselves, that's why. So veteran, tutorial, yep, we'll keep everything. We'll just go. I've got the DLC contents, that's War of the Chosen, and that comes with these two as well. This integrates them and makes it work for all the versions, which is cool. The only mods that I have are appearance mods.
Accessing the feed now.
You'll see that in character creation stuff.
We're in.
I'll let us play. Enjoy.
But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It
wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time. Did you say something? You're one of those? You must understand. I had no choice.
Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest PDC firm. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Advent forces are swarming to the blast point. We need to move on the package before they figure out what we're up to. First things first. You need to get out.
You know what, this game looks good for a game that's, what is it, over 4 years old now?
Copy that. Moving up.
Let's go. So, whoa. So yeah, the mods I have are just aesthetic stuff. Most of the character creation stuff.
I'm exposed here.
More hairs, more faces,
See if you can't find a
better
safer
uniforms,
location
that kind of
further
stuff.
out.
Looks like full cover ahead.
Because the game does come with a good custom character creation stuff, but it doesn't really. There's not enough of it. There needs to be more. Here
Crasher 1.
we go.
Double time.
So basically the idea is to get behind full cover all the time because it's amazing. You have less chance to hit you behind full cover. You can get... Oops. You can get lower cover, which has a higher % chance to hit you. Okay. So basically, at the beginning of the mission, we are concealed and we can surprise attack the enemy, but as soon as we surprise attack the enemy, we are then forever found on the map. So as soon as we start to remove the fog of war in the map, and we detect, like, say, some enemies, they will know we're there and they'll come at us straight away. So the idea for good combat is to slowly reveal the map and move slowly forward, which can be painstaking sometimes, but because you never know where they are.
But we've got surprise on our side. Hopefully that's enough.
Remind me to thank the old man.
You and me both.
So for those who want to know where I've been all this time, I usually stream on Twitch, but I've had to kind of calm that down a bit. I've basically had, well, another baby and a moving house. So there's been a lot of time removed from me that I would normally have, I suppose. So let's hit to attack. So I've been basically working a lot. I've got a new job. A lot of things have happened basically, which is why I haven't been recording a lot. But I will continue to record at some point. When I do move house, I'll have everything set up to record properly and probably get more time then down the line, I suppose. But for now, I'll do an XCOM series, I think. That will carry this on if people enjoy it. I enjoy playing it. I'm absolutely addicted now to games like this. So I had a look around on Steam, found a couple of games like this which I might play as well. Things like Wasteland 3, which is fairly recently released. A bit more modern. It's a bit like this, but I want to say a bit more grown up. It's basically Fallout. I believe it's from the creator of Fallout. But it's better than Fallout, I think. It's a bit like Baldur's Gate RPG-esque. Whereas this is more like a tactical risk scenario-esque, I think. Whereas Wasteland 3 is more like Baldur's Gate. You're running around with a team of people you can create. You have certain skill checks, D&D based kind of stuff, which is quite good conversations to pick from. Whereas this is, you've got your own created team and you're running around completing missions and that's about it. Then you get evacuated from the area. So flanking is the main aim of this game mainly. So you want to flank your enemy to get the highest hit chance possible. There we go, 82% chance. We're definitely going to take out, well, if we do hit, we'll take out 3 of these. He has no armor, and yellow means he's flanked, I think. Shazam. So these soldiers that are, well, this guy that's crawling, are basically normal soldiers but converted to aliens in their gene clinics, I think.
Transmission.
Central, reporting in.
You're late.
That's the biggest scope on a gun I think I've ever seen.
Taking in the sights.
What the hell are these things?
They're us. At least there used to be. Human hybrid soldiers. Advent's reward for obedience and service.
We've all heard rumors. I just never believed it was true.
No one wanted to. But we find what we're looking for today. I promise you that's gonna change. Let's move.
Looks like that transmission went through. You have an Advent transport closing on your position.
You heard her. Cover the left side. I'm on it. Keep your eyes peeled.
Basically tells we can rotate the map, which is cool. It's always fun. There's a mod out there, it's called Free Camera or something like that, which helps you kind of remove the map a bit more freedom. We're going to put him into Overwatch, which means he will now watch and sit around, and he'll attack anything that moves now. But he'll only do that once. This is an item that we can pick up. Aliens drop items. But it only lasts for, I think, 3 turns. Okay. And then they blow up.
Hold up. You should check that body for salvageable gear.
I think all things that drop are completely random, so I think this is a scope. for the tutorial. Yeah, it's always a scope, I think. It always has been anyway since I picked them up. It's always been a scope. Okay. And when you're in the yellow area, that basically means you're just moving into that area. You can't make a turn. You can't select Overwatch or anything like that. So your blue area is something you can move into and then do an action. Your yellow area is something that you are out of actions. You're just running to that spot, basically. Good thing about Wasteland 3, comparing it to this game, is that you can completely customize your characters' like abilities and attributes. So you can put loads of say stats into mobility and have a character that can move around a lot quicker. Here we go, Overwatch active. Nailed him, 5 damage.
Well done. Fall back to our position. Just go. I'll try to stall him here.
So this is forcing you to move this guy now to, well, the whole game is forcing you to move to certain positions and make stupid shots like this. So it's cover in front of us, but we're going to miss him, which is definitely greatly going to reduce our chance to hit him. And our ammo here is red, which means we need to reload with this character over here.
You should be able to cut right through the door's security.
Yeah, let's hack this door.
They were never expecting anyone to get this close.
Oh, well, let me do it until she's finished talking. I love this cutscene bit here. It's just so cool. So when you hack, main objectives usually give you a 100% chance to hack, even if you fail this section. So you can choose a reward, and this is your percentage of winning that reward, I suppose. So 6% chance that the soldier immediately grants concealment, or soldier gains complete immunity for the next 2 attacks. We'll try that. It's random, I think. So we might have got the 6%, I think. Maybe not. But yeah, it's good. Usually want someone that's a techie person to hack things, because they have a high percent to get the bonuses or to complete the hack itself. Sometimes you can fail a hack and it will cause enemies to be alerted to your presence and stuff like that.
Let's hope our intel was good.
This is the place.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Looks like there's an access panel attached. If you get me a better look, I might be able to...
Next time. Let's get out of here.
Cool. So it's telling us now we can lift up soldiers. Well, there is a bonding system in Way the Chosen, the DLC, which we're playing. So basically, it's kind of soldiers that fight together, live together, kill together, lift each other up like pals, have a stronger bond, and you can level up that bond, and you can do certain things in the mission with those bonded characters, which is quite cool. Oof. Oh dear. Peter, no.
Central, Crasher 1 is down. You have to get out of there.
We need another exit. Now.
Another thing I love about this game is the environment is completely destructive. So good old Jane Kelly's going to move up here. She's going to grab a grenade. Just 4. There we go. I'm going to launch over there. Shazam.
Fire in the hole.
Works for me.
It's over here. Oop.
Almost there.
So the story of this is you, the commander. And after the first game, I believe you get captured. I haven't played the first game. I'm kind of playing it on my mobile at the moment, which is really, I don't know. It's tricky. It's a little hard. I'd prefer to do it on a PC because it's easier. Yes, that's you've been captured in the last game, and where they're trying to free you. So this is 20 years. Is it 20 years on? I think the story from the first game.
Firebrand, this is Gatecrasher. We need an immediate evac. Get us out of here.
One of the mods I did download was evac all. In some missions, you need to get all your crew to the evac position and then you do it all one at a time, which is really, I don't know, just no need for that. Because if you're all stood there, you should be able to evac at the same time. So all that does is just you press evac all, and everybody gets lifted up at the same time. So it's not a massive game-breaking thing. It's just a preference thing, I think. There are loads of mods to this game on the Steam Workshop, which is so easy to install. I was afraid, oh, mods, you know, how easy it's going to be to install. You just hit subscribe on the page, and then it's in your game. You just go to the mods section and just tick it. It's as easy as that, basically. I believe if you skip the tutorial, it still shows a bit of this, but a new troop goes in to save the commander instead, called is it an Outlander, I think it's called. And we'll get to play as those new classes in the DLC. So the DLC kind of just enhances the main story. Doesn't really add anything in this end game content technically. It adds loads of new missions in here, new classes to play as. So yeah, we'll play those missions.
Wish we had more time.
My main character is an Outlander because I like the look of them. They look really cool. Saying that, I did change quite a lot of the custom aesthetics to some modded ones.
Remarkable. Just like 20 years ago.
There you go, 20 years ago.
We were still calling it a war back then. We had no idea what was coming.
Response from the cerebral cortex. Good. Prepping for cranial intrusion. I've managed to identify the connection. Preparing to make final incision.
These readings are getting really erratic.
Of course they are. These implants were never designed to be removed. We are risking severe...
No plan B here, people. Do it.
So I haven't got that far in the story to realise why this chip's in there, I think. Well, not what I can recall, but I do believe they've been using his memories and tactics against the human race, because the commander has been a formidable foe against the aliens.
Doctor! No signal.
Pupillary response normal. Vital stabilizing. Procedure complete.
Told them it would take more than that to keep you down. Welcome back, Commander.
It's like he should say that line just once, but I'm sure he says it like 5 times in a minute. Mr. Scientist, like we're doing South Park.
Don't envy the headache you must have, though. Still, can't fault Dr. Tigan. Especially as no one's even attempted something like this before. Easy. We're still not entirely sure what they did to you. That chip was buried halfway into your skull. Lost a lot of good soldiers looking for you over the years. Almost gave up hope you were still out there. Acted on the intel as soon as I got word. Not sure what you remember, but a lot's changed. Did the best I could, but the last 20 years have been tough without you. You feel like catching up. Shen has the archive up and running on your terminal. Otherwise, I'd go see Dr. Tigan when you're ready. There's some things you should know. He'll be better at explaining them than me. It's damn good to have you back, Commander.
Commander. Cool, so here we can...
Commander, to the research labs.
believe there was... I think there's an option to look at the archives and extra lore and background history of the game, I think, when you come out of this story stuff.
Impressive, isn't it?
capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Teigen, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
Farewell, buddy. So yeah, let's research some stuff. So this will unlock more weapons, armor, and loads of experimental equipment we can use in the field, which is quite cool. So the more scientists you have, the quicker your research will go. Alien biotech, so I think we have to research this as part of the story. So we're going to opportunity to study the inner workings of the device to gain a better understanding of their motivations. Let's research. I believe now in the DLC they can have breakthroughs and they'll discover like a better sniper rifle they can make for you and that kind of stuff. And you have a limited time to kind of select that as an option before it gets removed. On the way to Armory.
Jane Kelly was instrumental in the op to get you back. She earned enough experience for a promotion.
Jane Kelly, hoorah! Let's go.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
Jane Kelly's so cool. Players, kind of the soldiers in this will now get fatigue compared to the original kind of game state. So you can't just take the same squad on the same mission, which is quite good. It means you have to rotate, which is fairly good. Cool.
We're off to a good start. Our troops will only get stronger as they gain experience.
And now to the bridge.
I heard you, Shen. When we get the thing, you'll be the first to know.
Attention. Unauthorized presence detected.
Commander, give me a second.
I'm sure if you skip the tutorial, it kind of skips, it kind of changes the cutscenes. So he never says any of this when you skip the tutorial. I'm sure he doesn't.
A little more ceremonious, but we've got something. A local resistance cell just located this hybrid magnetic power converter that Shen's been pushing us to find. They tracked the device to a nearby Advent convoy and are attempting to take it down. If we can bring this converter back in one piece, we might actually get this place up and running and give the aliens a real war for a change. The squad is prepped and ready to launch on your order, Commander. Just give the word.
Our squad, who we got? So we have Rookie Harrison. That's my friend. We have Mr. Taylor. So these two are actually together in real life. So that's quite cool. And we have Ben. YouTube Ben, who owns the channel. Here he is. And he looks like almost like I tried to make him like his Call of Duty character. But you know, I can only do so much. So it looks cool. When we do the first mission, we'll assign promotion seeds and they will gain random things like Kelly might be a sharpshooter, Ben might be a heavy gunner, and Ben might be a ranger or a techie. So cool. As you can see here, this is their fatigue underneath. Once this runs a bit lower, they start to get kind of debuffs and that kind of stuff that slows them down in combat or changes their willpower. Bonding. Here we go. It tells you who their high bondage is. So here we go. It tells us here Jane Kelly quite high, probably because she's a girl. Ben's quite a womanizer. And then it tells you on the list. Here we go. So we actually have in the armory at the moment. We do have Connor, who's my brother who plays with me on the channel sometimes. My friend, we have Roberto, he's on the channel. Kurtis, he's on the channel, he's the Simmer guy, does all the simulation videos. We have another friend of mine, my wife, and of course my other friends. Cool. So yeah, let's do it. So difficulty's easy. I think it's just because it's the tutorial mission still. As you see, custom clothes here. I kind of dressed them to how I think they would kind of normally dress without being too sexist. You know, it's hard. It's hard. You want to kind of make them look, I don't know, good, but it's hard. You don't want them all to wear the same armor, I suppose is what I'm trying to say.
Communications with resistance forces in the area have gone dark, which can only mean one thing. These people sacrificed everything to give us this shot. We need to recover that converter at all costs.
So recovering some power device. As a first mission, I must have restarted this, I don't know, 6 times. It's actually a difficult game. You've got to really think about it. Some of it is luck, I suppose, depending on when the enemy spawns. Every kind of map is procedurally generated, apart from the tutorial missions. So it's not as easy as saying, okay, mission 5, we have to go here, there, and there, you know.
Getting a fix on the device, but it looks like it may have been damaged during the fight. Energy readings are going crazy. I'm guessing we don't have much time before it explodes. Shen's working on a way to stabilize that thing, provided we can get close enough to access its core. Stay in the shadows until we can get a better read on the situation.
Cool. So this, we have to basically stop the power thing from blowing up. We have 8 turns now to do that. Originally, if you don't extend the time, I think it's just 6, I believe. I've played this mission so many times, it's ridiculous, because it's so hard. For a beginning tutorial mission, this mission's hard. If you want to keep all your soldiers, that is, and if you've named them all and they're all personal to you, then you want to keep them all alive. Otherwise, you will restart this over and over again, basically. I've called Ben Carr as his nickname because he laughs like Jimmy Carr. And it's hilarious. If you've ever heard him laugh like that, it's just absolutely ridiculous. I think Ben will agree. Everyone will agree if you hear Ben laugh. It's funny. I hope my friends Kelly and Ben here will also enjoy the way I've created them. And if you don't like it, let me know. I'll recreate you or something. Right, what we're trying to do is slowly reveal a patrol that's nearby. And we're going to ambush them without pulling anybody else on the map. To do that, we need to slowly advance. Oh, I've seen them. Okay, so they're here. I think they're coming this way.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Just pull everyone over here. Okay. Is that necessary? Nice. Yeah, here we go. So we'll ambush them over here without pulling a squad that's over here protecting this power reactor. And there's a final squad at the bottom of the map, which has an alien... I can't remember the official name for it, but they can mind control. They can do all sorts of horrible things to your team. So it's usually imperative you take them out first. Or last if you take out the troops. And you know he's only going to do some mind control, because you can just flashbang them normally. So just pull him here. We'll just switch to Jane. You don't want to keep a squad too close together.
Moving on target location.
Yeah, we'll get Ben to initiate. If he can reach. Can't reach. Okay, we'll just skip this turn. Let them get a little bit closer. Then we'll overwatch everyone else, because when these guys run out of here, we'll just ambush them as they run away. Let's come out. Can we reach from here? Can't. Overwatch. Reach now? No. Okay. No biggie. No biggie. That's fine. 66% chance. Okay, cool. What we'll do then is we'll initiate with Ben in a second.
I'm on it.
Don't let me down then. Here we go. Nice. We hit. So we want to take down the main officer first because he can mark targets, and that is not good. The target that he marks, because he pretty much have a higher percentage chance of hitting him. Stop missing, you guys. Apparently this game's famous for that. Even though you have like a 100% chance to hit, you're gonna miss. Cool, we took down the officer. That's the main thing. We took down someone at least. Oh, he's really running. Okay. So check out that mess. Slowly move forward. Oh, he's hiding behind here, isn't he?
No need to ask twice. Advent forces sighted. Objective located.
Okay, you should be able to hack into that thing's safety protocols and stabilize it. Shen is uploading the fix right now.
There you go. They're gonna come and attack us like the big boys that they are. Ben has glitched. He is now over there.
Got it. Moving.
There we go. He's actually there. Where would we put you, Ben?
Sure thing.
Sure thing, buddies. Should take a pot shot. Let's try it. Nice. Nice shot. Well done. Only the best. Indeed.
On the move.
Got another full cover here, and we'll slowly just try and move and take these guys out. Let's take a pot shot. Ooh, low chance. Let's try it anyway. Missed, but yeah, that's to be expected. They will get a flank on Ben here. I don't think they can action from there though. Just gonna mark. That's right, yeah. Capture at the back. They're not gonna get a hit from there. They surely can't. Yeah, it's too far away. I'm gonna blow this up and just destroy this guy completely.
Commander, we're running out of time here. If we don't stabilize the converter soon, I don't think anybody's going home today.
You save. Okay.
Fire in the hole.
Let's get...
On my way.
You can't hit anything? You can't hit anyone from there, Ben? No? Got a long throw on you. Oh, it's just out of reach. Doesn't have watch. She can actually reach in there. And that's perfect, actually. It's nice. We'll get Ben to finish him off. 35% chance. I do not like those odds. Let's move closer. It's a bit better. Come on, Ben, you got this. That's what I like to see. I can guarantee we'll pull the next herd. Here we go. So this is going to really slow us down from getting this, but I hope we will get it in this turn.
Their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Nice big explosion there. Let's see what we got here. So, once you get to this, 2 turns. They're going to come up here, they're going to flank from here. To flank as much as possible, that's perfect there, I think. Might get mind control though. That is interesting. Very tempting. I'm just looking at their flanks, so they'll come to here, they can come to here, they can come here, and flank from this side. So what I'll do is I'll move him up here.
Roger that.
And I'll move them about here.
Location confirmed.
And we're going to move Jane Kelly over here.
I'm on it.
Whoops, didn't want to do that. That was a mistake. But I killed him, so I'm happy with that decision. Okay. I did want to see what the option was for this guy. So he only attacks really if he can get a flank. Otherwise he's going to do this. And he's going to mind control. Or panic someone or something like that. Oh, he's actually reanimated the dead. Which ain't too bad because they move slowly and they're more like zombies. They don't shoot, which is cool. But we should now be in range of this to hack this. Oh, that's going to blow up, so I need to really move her. I will flank him basically by doing that.
Commander, the converter is near collapse. It's about to blow.
Right, we can get there. There we go. Let's get Ben to do it.
Moving to position.
He's going to do the hack. It's 3. Hack.
Looking for loose data.
Good boy. I'm interested to see if this decides if he's going to be a tech or not, a techie guy. So look, research time on tech reduced by 50%. Delays in the current document predicts 2 weeks. We'll go for broke, seeing as though, you know, doesn't matter. Yeah, we're not going to reach that. Success! We've deactivated it. So now the time is gone. We just need to clear out the remaining enemies, which shouldn't be an issue.
We've got the goods. Well done.
Then what we got here? 30%. Don't like that move. That card's going to explode, so that's... Oh, no, no. We will move here.
Eliminate all remaining hostiles in the area.
We got a flank.
before evac.
Here we go. Ooh, that sucks.
Not good. My ammo's running low.
Got a better flank here. We'll stay here, actually. Oh, the zombie. We're not interested in you, zombie. We're interested in you, though. But should we just go for the guaranteed hit? Yes, we shall. We'll destroy both covers here and keep them completely out in the open. So grenades are just the best. Grenades are so useful. They're limited in the fact that you can just keep equipping them in the loadout. Realistically, I wanted to get here. But we need a shot. Let's get it moved. It's the longest move I've ever seen. And a back shot. Nice. Nice one, Kel. That's it.
What did you expect?
What did you expect indeed? Shazam. I was afraid that was going to kill Ben there. But good. That shouldn't... Yeah, cool. It's just... He can't get a flank, so he's going to keep using this ability. But now we can flank this guy like no tomorrow. He's mind controlled. See, they're just stupid. I think he's going to attack. Is that it? Yeah, cool. Can't do anything.
I can't stop it.
It's cool, dude. Don't worry, man. Don't worry, buddy.
Not a problem.
Good flank. Kelly, my main girl in the combat there. Look at that. We've done it. And we picked up the loot there as well, because that's the end of the game. Cool, let's take a mission photo. This is new to the DLC. I've not done this often, but I believe you can have photos on posters around the game and stuff. Ah, look at this team. Advent will fall. Take the photo. I'll change the location. Just badasses. What other locations we got here? Nothing much really. Can we change the formation? Ben firing on the solo. Duo. Let's do a wedge. That's so cool. Background options? Okay, we're not really bothered about that. Back. Layout. What's this? Meme. Ah, look at that. XCOM. That's pretty cool. Look at that. So you really customize your little posters. There we go. Filter. Oh, wow. This is so cool. Saturated, why not? Effects, what else we got? Oh, look at that, like a TV screen. Pixelated, that's amazing. Do none. Hide poster? Okay. Randomize it. That's so cool. I must have applied an effect there. Yeah, paper. No, we don't want that. None. Yeah. Let's take the saturation off. That looks terrible. Right. That's our picture. Sweet. We'll use that as the thumbnail. Continue. Now let's have a look at the promotions they get.
According to Advent officials, recent attacks by dissident elements operating outside of the city centers have done little to slow the progress of Advent's ongoing development or outreach programs. Voluntary citizen emigration numbers are reportedly at their highest level in recent years.
I'm glad we got the whole team back alive. Because you know that first mission can really catch you out. If you've not played this game before, you're not a pro, whatever else, you know. And the turns really force you to push the combat. It's like, yeah, you've got a couple of turns left, go. You've got no choice. So, our team is a little bit fatigued, so we've got what must be 1 mission, 2 mission, maybe got 3 missions in them, I think. Something like that. And then the last mission with a completely reduced will. But we've got quite a lot less usage here. That's quite good. So it obviously must affect what happens in the combat situation and stuff like that. So let's have a look. Promote Kelly. What are we? Heavy gunner. Really? Wow, that's surprising. She will be absolutely essential. She has Lara Croft's body, by the way, because she wears tank tops, that kind of stuff in real life. You know, I thought this is her. That's interesting though, Kelly. I hope you enjoy your loadout. You're the heavy weapons specialist, demolitions expert. Ben, sniper. Okay. I wanted the other Ben to be a sniper really, because that's what he does in Call of Duty quite a lot. That's interesting. No, I assume Ben's going to be the techie, which isn't Ben at all. That's Ben Taylor. And we've got Ben, the channel Ben, who owns the channel. He's the techie. Specialists. So these guys can hack from afar, destroy robots fairly quickly, provide medic, that kind of stuff. Which is quite good. All around kind of loads of utility in this class, which is cool. Heavy weapons, loads of explosives, they're cool. Sniper, you stay at the back and you just take shots off like no tomorrow. Cool. No one's bonded. So we got the converter, which is cool. The loot, we got a core, which are used to power alien beam weapons. You can use them power right. So you use them to upgrade that kind of stuff, I think. Laser sight, you can actually equip weapon mods on weapons and stuff. So this improves the critical hit chance by 10+%, plus 10%, improving even further with proximity to target. And then we got the corpses that were recovered from the kills we got.
Why are you all just standing around? It's perfect.
I'm going to leave it here, guys. If you want to watch the next episode, or you would like this video, subscribe, like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Send me your character details, and I will download your characters in preparation for the legendary gameplay I'll do. It'll be a shorter mission, so we won't have many advanced options on there. I'll try and get as far as I can with Iron Man involved, which means if your character dies, there's basically no saving. Character's dead, that's it. You know, it's a lot harder. Cool, we'll leave it here. Thanks, guys.